Yo, once again, it's on. Back at you one more again. We're in the house like kitchen sinks. Real Kens TV. You know what I mean? Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Share it definitely in that post notification. So anytime I bring you this heat, this action, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive it, man. I almost dropped the camera. My bad, y'all. But hey, raw footage, man. It's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We on our independent shit. No editing, no nothing. Not right now, anyway. But nevertheless, man, we want to talk about Wack 100, Kodak Black, and the Lil Boosie situation. I don't know if Lil Boosie, quite sees it. He claimed he's a street dude, and so he should see the play. Wack 100 is lining him up to go at him, man. That's just what it is. I knew that a couple weeks ago before the whole Kodak song even came out. Wack 100 made that statement. And go back on my channel. Check me out, Real Kens TV, man. I made a video about Wack 100. He said something to the effect of, if Lil Boosie security wasn't a real life security, then Boosie snitched. Because allegedly, supposedly, Boosie was like, this ain't my gun, this is your gun. So Wack was saying, if it ain't really your real life security, you just snitch right here in front of the whole world. Now, I don't know the scenario, but I thought that was very interesting. And I never, that was something that, kind of stayed in my mind. And now that I'm seeing this whole play with Kodak and Boosie has something to say, Wack is on it real close. Because he don't have no loyalty to Boosie. Yeah, I like you. Okay, you cool. But at the same time, I'm getting money with 6ix9ine. And I'm getting money with Kodak. Call it, say what you want to say. Call it what you want to call it. Boosie, me and you ain't getting no money together. So my loyalty lies over here. So really, Wack is really, it's like he's trying to reel Boosie in to say something. But ultimately, you're going to see Wack going at Boosie real soon. That's what he does, man. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he does. And you're not going to see Boosie too much going back and forth, I don't believe. Because it seems like Boosie picks and chooses his battles. Why you worried about what Kodak's doing with 6ix9ine? You know what I mean? Supposedly he got $2 million, man. Street shit is street shit. Music is music. I know I've seen people, my dog, Trap Talk Blue, man, y'all go check him out. Realest YouTube page out of Detroit, Michigan. My baby, pause though. You know what I mean? But now, y'all go check him out. Trap Talk Blue. I was listening to his video, man, and he feels like if you a street dude, you're a street dude, and you don't mix the two. And I definitely 100% understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? I definitely understand what he's saying, but everybody don't exactly feel that way. I guess Kodak felt like, listen, man, yeah, I'm a street dude, but I'm gonna go get this $2 million. You know how long it takes me to make $2 million? I ain't got to have no affiliation with dude. We ain't doing no dirt together. We ain't, but I'm gonna go get this. Mama make a business decision. As Deion Sanders used to say, make a business decision. And he made a decision to work with 6ix9ine. And, Lil Boosie, he had a problem with it. He spoke on it. I feel like Lil Boosie was out of line. Hot Boy Turk came out and said, hey, Lil Boosie, that's my little brother. We from the same turf. You know what I mean? I love him. Respectfully, he's out of line. I feel like he was out of line. And a lot of people probably feel that way, man. Let that man get his money. Ain't nobody saying nothing about you making a reality show or whatever show you got going on with T.I. Ain't nobody saying nothing about you making a whole album with T.I. I personally, once again, I'm going to say it on every video I bring up T.I. I don't think he's a rat because I ain't never heard nothing other than people just saying it. Ain't nobody came out and said T.I. ratted on me. T.I. sent me to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, yeah, he got a heck of a deal. But maybe, God blessed him, man. Everybody don't get the same blessings. I don't know. But nevertheless, the general perception of T.I. is that he's a rat. Once again, I don't think that. But if you ask anybody else, oh, yeah, he's a rat. He got caught with this. He got caught with that, this and that. And you still working with him. So how you going to turn around and say something about Kodak doing something with 6ix9ine. It just doesn't make sense, Boosie. See, your life is falling apart before the world's eyes, man. And when I say the world, not literally, because a lot of people don't even know who you are. You're only famous to a small percentage of people that really watch you. And that's no slight on you. You've done very well for yourself. Made way more money I've ever made. You made millions, continue to make millions. So I'm not knocking you, but I'm just saying, man, little Boosie, he done went crazy. You beefing with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, understandably, if it went down like that, but your mama, Empire, the feds, most importantly, the feds, baby's mama's daughter. Now you got something to say about Kodak? Like, bro, it's not everybody else. You got to look yourself in the eye, man. But I don't want to make this a little Boosie bash. No pun intended. But Wack, man, he's very strategic. He got something lined up. He waiting on Boosie's next response. Then he's gonna dive. He gonna go all in on you, man. That's what Wack does, man. He ain't got no loyalty to nobody, man. And this would be the one time to where one of the few times I feel like Wack would be, just to say something, because essentially you saying you working with this rat. Speaking of Kodak, but guess what? Wack feels like I'm working with this rat too. So if you talking to Kodak, you talking to me. It's a business decision, man. So we got to leave that street mentality alone. That's a lot of our problem. We think everything has to be street mentality, and it doesn't. I may not fool with you in the streets, but guess what? In the business world, I may rock, we may do a couple business deals. So you mean to tell me if somebody ratted in the streets and they had a house that they was trying to sell and they need to get rid of it real quick, and you seen that house and they wanted $500,000 for it, 300, 400,000, it was a great deal. Oh, no, I can't deal with this dude because he's a rat. Now, you a fool. Stupid is and stupid does, man. You got to separate that. Streets ain't got no love for you, man. We all know the end result of being in the streets, penitentiary or jail. And who in the streets gonna look out for you when you in that penitentiary? Doing that 20 flat, at 15 years flat, at 30, at 85%. Who's taking care of your kids? Who's dropping by your mama's house, man? Make sure she's good. Putting money on your phone. Dropping money on your books. Who's doing that? But you worried about the streets, man. No love in the streets, man. You know what I mean? And so I just disagree. I feel like if Kodak wanted to do that, evidently he did want to do it because he did it. Mind your business, little Boosie. You got too much going on. You got to worry about these feds, man. I hope you beat that case because I'm not throwing it in your face. I think you have an excellent chance of beating it. But you need to stay off social media, man. Because everything you saying on here and all the ignorance that you're displaying, the jury's going to see that, man. Unless you just get your case outright dismissed. The jury's going to see that foolery, man. Stay off social media. And if you can't, just stay away from the foolishness. And let Kodak do what he does, man. Because pretty soon Wack's going to be on your head. And it ain't really no big deal. Whose head, Wack ain't been on. Wack picks and chooses just as well. But he's smart. He's a businessman. He understands certain things, man. So, yeah, little Boosie, man. Just understand Wack's going to be at you real soon. I can already see it, man. I already see. He started a couple weeks ago when he made that statement that I've previously said about your security guard or your bodyguard or whatever, his title is. And you saying, this ain't my gun, this is your gun. He already essentially calling you a rat. Now you got something to say about his art, not necessarily his artist, but, 6ix9ine, he makes money from. Kodak, he makes money from. You think, if you watch the video, Wack said he gave Kodak the keys to a rose, I believe. You think that, you think he just did that just to do it? Come on, man. Read between the lines, you a street dude, right? Little Boosie, man, just chill out, bro. Everything's gonna be all right. And I hope you and your daughter are able, I sincerely hope you and your daughter are able to work it out. But all that, oh, I'm never talking to her again, and I'm gonna donate this car to a charity, and I'm gonna do come on, man, that's childish, man. Cause you ain't always been the best of fathers. You was locked up, same way I was locked up. You was in penitentiary. You ain't always been there for your kids the way that you're trying to portray, because you was locked up. And when you locked up, you can't always be there for your kids, man. Make it right with your daughter, little Boosie. I don't care if it's her fault. She's a child. You're the adult. If a mother wants to put you on child support, pay the little punk ass $2,000-3,000 a month, and go on, man. You got 7 kids, go on. It ain't killing you. I'm going to just call a spade, man. Real Kens TV. Hopefully you like the video. You know, feel free to comment. That share button. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. Hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this action, this heat, it's real, the real truth. Man, you're amongst the first to receive it, man. Real Kens TV. We out.